Excited about the week. We're coming off 2 big wins. I thought we showed really good improvement in a lot of areas, including transition defense and our rebounding. We're going to have our hands full this week with San Francisco and Oklahoma State coming in, 2 teams that have very good front line players and really a lot of speed in the backcourt too with their guards. So a big test of how well we can handle basketball penetration, how well we can do limiting touches in both teams' front lines. And it's going to be a tall order just because of the size and girth of both teams in the center and forward positions.
Well, going off that, what are your biggest keys to the game for Friday against San Francisco and then again on Sunday?
Yeah, I think the big thing for us is we've got to make sure that each time we go out that we're playing faster. We want to be able to get way more possessions than what we even had this past weekend. We're getting closer to our goal, but we really need to push the basketball and get up and down the floor. To do that, we've got to have stops. We can't allow teams to have a lot of offensive boards and putbacks. We've got to be a one-and-done situation, get the ball, get us running, get into lanes, and take advantage of maybe some easier shots. The other thing is I thought we showed really good improvement with our inside-out attack from the 2 nights before playing LMU and then St. Mary's. I thought our front line really responded in the St. Mary's game of being able to score inside, but at times if they were doubled or maybe a little off balance, to find the outside shooter to take advantage of our three-point shooting, which I thought was pretty good this weekend.
Well, going off that, what were some of the big things you took out of last weekend that you expect to keep rolling this weekend and then into the future?
Yeah, I think that, it's so early in the season, but it gave us a chance to look at some different players in different situations. We were able to mix up some lineups on the floor, and, it's always great to go back and look at that now and see what lineups were most productive for us, what 5 are really playing well together right now against the zones. It's going to be different against man-to-man sometimes. So just looking at different lineups, looking at different personnel in different situations. I was very fortunate to be able to play 12 players in that first game against LMU and about the same against St. Mary's. So it's early in the season, trying to see who plays well under the lights and who plays well together in different situations on both ends of the floor.
And finally, what kind of surprised you last weekend in a good way with those 2 wins that you weren't kind of expecting going in and then it popped up?
Surprises. I think that I just felt like that this was the first time. The St. Mary's game was the first game where we were really, second time we've really been challenged in our preseason, whether it's our exhibition games or in our first official games. And by that I mean that we were down in the game, or it was maybe a 1 or 2 point game. Were we going to be able to kind of bear down and focus and get back into the system, or were we going to kind of go one-on-one out there? And it was great to see us, even in the freshman class, be able to just stay in the system, trust it, believe in it, just keep playing and let the game come back to us. And it was good to us.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
All right, you guys, thank you.